Did Jungkook of BTS just surprise everyone by preparing an emotional, secret gift for Jimin's birthday that left all of ARMY in tears? What exactly did he give, and why is the internet exploding over it right now? Stay until the end. You won't believe how deep their friendship truly runs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more emotional BTS moments that will melt your heart. What if the bond between Jungkook and Jimin was deeper than anyone ever imagined? What if, behind all the lights, laughter, and loud concerts, there was a quiet, heartfelt moment that captured everything BTS has ever stood for: love, brotherhood, and gratitude? The world has seen countless birthday celebrations in K-pop, but what Jungkook did for Jimin this time has left the entire fandom speechless. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't loud, but it was something that made millions cry, tremble, and replay the moment over and over again. When the clock struck midnight, fans waited. It's tradition. Jungkook is always one of the first to celebrate Jimin's birthday, but this time, things felt different. Weverse was silent. Twitter was tense. Armies across the world refreshed their screens, waiting for any sign of life from the Golden Magne. And then it happened. A quiet notification appeared. Jungkook has started a live broadcast. Within seconds, millions joined. His voice was calm, soft, almost trembling, and his eyes, tired but glowing with something deeper than words could express. Jimin Hyung, he began, laughing a little like he was hiding something. He looked off camera for a moment, almost as if he was making sure everything was ready. I've been planning something for a while. The chat exploded instantly. What was he talking about? A song? A video? A letter? Armies threw out every possible theory. But Jungkook didn't answer yet. Instead, he smiled, leaned forward, and whispered, "He doesn't know yet. I hope he's watching." For a moment, the live went silent. Then music began to play, soft piano notes, delicate, almost nostalgic. And on the screen appeared something no one expected: a video montage made entirely by Jungkook. It wasn't a typical birthday clip. It wasn't edited by staff or management. It was personal. Every clip, every image, every note was chosen by Jungkook himself. It showed years of friendship, from their earliest training days to their quiet moments behind stage curtains, from laughter to tears, from struggles to triumphs. There were unseen moments: Jimin comforting Jungkook after a difficult rehearsal, Jungkook teasing Jimin during their late-night meals, and even a scene where Jungkook quietly covered Jimin with a blanket while he slept during tour rehearsals. But the real surprise wasn't just the video. It was what came after. The final scene faded to black, and then in Jungkook's handwriting, words appeared. "To my brother Jimin, you've carried me more times than I can count. This is for you." The next second, the live cut to Jungkook walking into a softly lit room. On the table sat a small box wrapped in white silk. "I wanted to give him this personally," Jungkook said, his voice shaking slightly. "It's simple, but it means everything." The camera zoomed in. Inside the box was a handmade silver bracelet, engraved with two words that shattered ARMY hearts everywhere: Forever 97. It wasn't just a birthday gift. It was a promise, a reminder of their friendship, their journey, and the bond they've shared for over a decade. What fans didn't know at that moment was that the bracelet wasn't the only part of Jungkook's surprise. Hours later, Jimin joined Weverse live too. He appeared emotional, holding the same bracelet on his wrist. His voice cracked as he said, "He did it again. Every year, he finds a way to make me cry." He paused, wiping his eyes. "This one means more than he knows." Then he revealed something that made the chat go completely wild. "This design, it's not random. Something we talked about years ago. Back when we were still trainees, we promised that if we ever made it, really made it, we'd wear something that reminded us of where we came from." Jimin smiled, looking down at the bracelet. He remembered. The flood of comments that followed was beyond control. Armies across the world started trending hashtags like #Jungkook for Jimin and #Forever97, filling timelines with screenshots, crying emojis, and long emotional captions about friendship, loyalty, and how BTS's bond is more than music. Some fans even created art and short clips inspired by the moment. But there was one more twist. Hours later, Jungkook posted one more thing: a handwritten letter on his personal Weverse post. The picture showed the same bracelet, resting on a wooden table beside a candle. His caption read, Hyung, thank you for always believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. This isn't just for your birthday. It's a thank you for every time you stayed when things were hard. That single post broke the internet. Within minutes, it was reposted over 1 million times. Fans couldn't stop crying, not just because of the gift, but because of what it represented. It wasn't about luxury or fame. It was about memory, gratitude, and love between two brothers who've been through everything together. Some armies noticed another hidden clue. In the background of Jungkook's photo, there was a small sketch of two cartoon figures holding hands, labeled JM and JK. Fans speculated that it was a drawing Jungkook had made years ago, possibly even during their trainee days. Could it be that he had been planning this gift for years? The idea sent chills through the fandom. And as if things couldn't get any more emotional, during Jimin's own live later that night, Jungkook joined the chat quietly, using his usual username. "Hyung, are you wearing it?" he typed. Jimin laughed through tears, showing his wrist to the camera. "You already know the answer," he replied. The moment was pure magic, unscripted, heartfelt, and impossibly real. The chat flooded with love. "They're not just idols, they're family," one fan wrote. Another said, "This is why we love BTS, because every moment feels genuine." And it's true. In a world where so much of fame feels carefully planned, Jungkook's gesture stood out as something undeniably real. Even days after, armies continued to uncover more emotional layers. Some fans found that Jungkook had subtly referenced Jimin's favorite song in the background music of the video montage. Others discovered that the engraving style on the bracelet matched the one from a ring Jungkook wore during BTS's early debut days. The symbolism was overwhelming, proof that Jungkook had thought through every detail. What makes this story so powerful isn't just the gift itself. It's what it represents, a bond that's survived fame, distance, pressure, and time. It's a reminder that beyond the flashing lights and screaming crowds, BTS are still those same boys who dreamed together in a small practice room. And in that sense, Jungkook's gift wasn't just for Jimin. It was for ARMY too, a message saying, "We're still here. We're still us." The emotional weight of that night still lingers. Fans have been replaying the live stream endlessly, commenting things like, "I cried so hard watching this," and "This is what true friendship looks like." Some even said that Jungkook's gesture gave them hope, a reminder that even in a chaotic world, genuine connections still exist. And now the question remains, what will Jimin do in return? Fans are already speculating that Jimin is secretly preparing his own surprise for Jungkook's next birthday. Could it be another gift? A song? A public letter? Knowing their bond, it's guaranteed to be something heartfelt, unexpected, and unforgettable. But for now, one thing is clear: Jungkook's birthday surprise for Jimin has become more than a simple moment between two members. It's a symbol of everything BTS stands for. Love without condition. Gratitude without words. Brotherhood without END.SO. What do you think? Did Jungkook just give Jimin the most meaningful birthday present in BTS history? Was the Forever 97 bracelet just a gift? Or was it a silent promise about their future as artists and brothers? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional BTS updates that will keep your heart racing. Because if this is how Jungkook surprises Jimin, imagine what's coming next. What if Jungkook's surprise for Jimin was only the beginning of something even deeper? Something that neither of them expected to touch the entire fandom's heart so profoundly? Hours after the emotional Weverse live, fans around the world were still reeling. Social media was in chaos. Timelines filled with crying emojis, heartfelt messages, and endless theories